Dobrovechi from a cold, wet evening in Novi Sad, Serbia. I brought some English weather with me. I'm off to a restaurant called Veliki, which have been recommended by the locals around here. They serve great Serbian traditional food. So let's go and check it out. I'm in the restaurant now. I've been told Veliki also means large and great, so I think I've found a restaurant. Just spoke to the waiter. He said the portions here are massive, so we'll see what they're saying. I'm just going to show you what I ordered off the menu. Okay, for the starter I went for the Vojvodina deli meat platter. It's got ham, homemade sausage, smoked pork, bacon brawn meat and jelly pork liver. For the main dish I went for the Horto Badi style pork roast in spicy sauce with homemade dumplings, and for a dessert I was recommended the vanilla and custard cream cake. I've also gone for a rakia shock horror, and I was recommended the pirum abata, which is supposed to be really good. Okay, here I've got my pirum abata. It's in a long tall posh glass. I've also got some water as well. I've been told by the Serbian people you need to sip this, so instead of necking it, which I normally do, so let's give this a go. That's very good. Normally with some rakias they give you a burn, but that's gone straight down the hatch. Very smooth indeed. Really like that. Very good rakia. I've got to say, having the water definitely helps. You've got to keep hydrated when drinking rakia. Good health. Cheers. Okay, so the starters come. How good does that look? They said I had large portions here, and I believe it after seeing this. I don't know if you can eat all this. Got a lovely selection of meats all around here. Looks absolutely divine. It's a shame we haven't got smelly vision for this, because I tell you what, the aroma from these meats, it's so good. Right, I'm just going to tuck into a bit of the bacon, see what that's all about. Let's delve in. There you go. Nice bit of bacon. I'm a massive bacon fan. That is nicely smoked. Really good, really digging that. I normally like my bacon cooked through, but I've got to say that it's spot on. Okay, let's delve into the homemade sausage. Really like the look of this. Look at that. I really like that sausage. It reminds me of chorizo in Spain. Not too spicy, just a little subtle kick. Really, really good. Loving this starter so far. Okay, let's try the next piece of meat, the ham. There you go. That ham is so tender, it's an absolute delight. It's not herbed, it's just plain ham. Like I say, very tender. Really good piece of ham. Okay, I'm going to tuck into the next couple of meats. This one's the bacon brawn meat, and this one's the jelly pork and liver. I'm not a massive fan of liver, but I'll give it a go. Okay, first off the bacon brawn. There you go, close up. Cold in texture, bit jellified, not smoky, but yeah, I like that. Okay, now for the jelly pork and liver. There you go. Yeah, that's okay as well. Liver's normally got a real strong flavour. For me, it's very subtle. So again, I'd eat that again as well, no problem. The bread is also very fresh as well, but there's a lot of it. Like I say, with the meat, I've got to do a main and I've got to do a dessert as well. So I think I'm going to have to try and pace myself here. Just had a bite of that red chilli there. That was a wrong move. I've just burnt my mouth off. But I've got to say, out of all those meats, my favourites are the sausage, the bacon and the ham. Excellent starter. Okay, so the main has come. This is the Horto Badi style pork roast in spicy sauce with homemade dumplings. Looks delicious. Again guys, you need to smell this. This smells so good. It's casserole in looking. I can see some mushrooms in there, possibly leeks. You've got onions, the pork. Not sure what else. I'll just give this a try. It looks very impressive. Said on the menu that it was spicy, but it's not you know, spicy per se. You know, I've had spicy in curries before, which will blow your head off. Really nice gravy, the vegetables in it with the mushrooms, and that little bit of pork that has been cooked really, you know, well through. Very tender, very nice, delightful meal. Okay, let's give the dumpling a go with some of the gravy. Say these are homemade. Superb. Really enjoying this meal. This is some great Serbian cooking. Like I say, some locals recommended to me around here. They said you need to go to Veliki, and I'm glad I come here. Really enjoying this meal. I've got to say, those big hunks of pork with the mushrooms and the gravy and the vegetables, it all works very well together. Really, really like this meal. I'm trying to work out what this sauce is. I think it's a meat gravy. You can tell me in the comments down below. But yeah, I can't really taste anything else in, no tomatoes such or anything else. Just like I say, the vegetables that are in there with the onions, the mushrooms. I think there's a bit of leek. I'm not 100% sure. Again, you can tell me, let me know. But I'm a big gravy lover, and that gravy with that meat, the mushrooms, the dumplings, everything, it's just excellent. Really, really digging this. I've got to find some room for dessert. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Absolutely stuffed. That's it, it beat me. I can't do any more. Really great tasting meal, but I think the starter done me. Okay, here's the dessert. Look at that. Vanilla and custard cream cake. And it's in like a jar. Never seen that before. Very cool. Okay, just take the lid off. Wow, that looks amazing. Who am I kidding? I can always find room for dessert. Can't wait to try this. Let's delve in. It's very crispy on the top in texture. I think that's a bit of pastry. Nice bit of cream there. It's probably going to fall everywhere if I do a close-up, but there you go. Yeah, it's pastry on top. Very sugary, very nice, very sweet. Just delving a little bit more into this. Let's get right to the bottom. Yeah, you've got all the custard at the bottom, the cream in the middle, and the pastry on top. Really nice dessert, but again, massive. But I'm not complaining. The actual pastry which is on the top, it's enclosed in the actual custard and the cream. It's going all the way around the jar. Never had anything like this before. I can definitely make extra room for this. Yeah, the more I dig into this, the more pastry I'm getting. Definitely a good recommendation by the waiter. Highly recommend you should try this. Loving it. I found room, the dessert is done. Now it's time for a bit more rakia. Cheers. Okay, that was a Veliki restaurant in Novi Sad, Serbia. If you're looking to try some great local Serbian food, get yourself down there. Large and great.